Good day. Welcome back to the wild cooking cowboy. Now today, I've got something a little bit special, a little bit of a treat, something that you guys can do with peppers. I have got 3 bell end They are called bell end peppers because they look like a bell end. They do. They look like a massive, great bell end. So we are with our bell end peppers. You will need 3 bell end peppers. You will need a chopping board. You will need a knife. You will need, what else will you need? You will need something prepared in the freezer. This is the all important. You may not have seen peppers prepared in this way. I'm going to show you how to do peppers so you can put them on your plate and make them look really exciting. Also, taste super crispy and fresh. I'm going to show you a top tip, a secret from my culinary expertise. So you will need a bowl, or a glass bowl, or a Pyrex bowl will suffice. Even a plastic bowl could be used, but you do need cold water. And the reason we put it in the freezer is to get that cold water ice cold. And I'll show you. Some of you may know what I'm going to be doing already, but most of you won't have a clue. So, first things first, you will need your sharp knife, and you will take your pepper and make that insertion. 1 pepper. You want to get it nice and even. 2 peppers. And 3. Now, whilst you have them peppers in half, first thing you will need to do is clean them. So this is what you do. You just put a little bit of pressure just on there, nip that in, and then out. And then you can take out in one fell sweep all that rubbish. Okay, now we do have a few to do without losing all that juicy flesh. Now 1 or 2 of the seeds, they may just get through, but it's all right. This is just the first part of the process. It is right here, right now, live, watching Mr. King fillet his bell end peppers. Aha, not everybody will know how to fillet a bell end pepper. Right, next we will take the insertion and cut this into 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. And again with the orange one. Now I am, as you can see, only doing half. Now here is the bit you need to pay attention to. Next is to get rid of the pith. Now if you're doing any peppers, get rid of the pith, because that pith is really bitter. So you don't want to eat that at all. That goes in the bin. But we are not finished. So there's a couple of ickle seeds right there. Get them. They can come in the bin. Just get these bits of flesh, the little white bits, the pith, we are getting rid of. And that is it. That is it. I'll show you why. And also, there is no waste with what I'm now about to do. I hope you're watching intensely. I hope you're taking note. So I will be doing this, as you can see, in real time. Get the whole pepper. Mate, with peppers, the seed can be a pain in the butt. Right, there's enough there. I'm going to show you what we do next. Now, this is really important. Again, you keep your sharp knife and you come in and you want to get rid of all the fillet. This is quite tricky because you need to be good with a knife. You need to gauge it and you need to get rid of the fillet just like that without destroying or making the pepper too thin. Now this, we don't throw that away. I'll show you what we do. This is what we want. The peppers like that, really skimpy peppers. And again, I'll just show you. We take all the flesh out and get them nice and thin. And I'll show you what we do. Right, there's you go. I'll get the yellow one done. I'll do the red one and I'll show you the next stage. We keep all this stuff and I'll show you what we do with it, with this. Now I am cooking steak this evening. I've been out, I bought barbecue coals. I have, because the only way here, this oven I've got here is utter crap. It really is, and it's difficult to work, but I know its capabilities. It's crap. So the only way I can actually cook meat, red meat, hot heat is by putting the barbecue on, because I need the temperature up there so I can cook a nice rare steak, which I will be doing. And I'll show you what we do with this and where it's all going to come into play. Right, so here we have our filleted peppers. Right, so what are we going to do next? Now, they're not the best filleted. I could do a little bit better. Now, once you've filleted them, right, you can do that. Just impress people when they watch your telly. And then this is the one, look, this is why you have a sharp knife. You cut them nice and skimpy. Look at them. You see them peppers? They're all nice and skimpy. Right, they might not look very good. Bit limp at the moment. You want to keep them as long as you can as well. Don't cut these in half. Doesn't quite work the same. You need the length. So we got rid of the girth from the bell end, and we're now keeping it nice and supple, but as long as we can. All right, you see what I mean? This is what we're creating with those peppers. Now again, they don't look much at the moment. They don't. It can take a little bit of time, this prep. It is time consuming, but it is what it is. So there you go. Right, now, hold tight. Hold tight. Out comes our bowl of cold water, ice cold water. And now what you do with the ice cold water is you just dip those in, dip them, just put them in, just dangle them in. They will go in the ice cold water right there. Okay. I hope you guys are enjoying. Oh, hang on, I messed up there. I hope you guys are enjoying today's vlog with background music. Epic. Right, now that is, I've got to wait a bit of time. So whilst I've got a few in there, I'm going to be waiting a bit of time. I'm going to obviously chop up and get the rest of these peppers done. And then in about half an hour, 40 minutes, I'll come back to you and I'll show you what's happening in the freezer. Geezer. I hope you like that. Right, now, getting back to these wonderful pepper fillets, not throwing them away. You've got loads of filleted pepper. Bit of seed in it. Right, chop that up, roughly. Don't have to be pretty, don't have to look wonderful. Just chop it up. Chop that up in the pan. Can you see the pan? Man, we're over here. Pan on the heat, look. Now this oven is crap, but it do get, that pan will get hot enough just for me to have a little spin round and just fry those peppers off. Oh, I forgot the music. Bugger. Just spin them around, coat in oil, and they just want to lightly go in there and soften up. Now I'm going to tell you, you can do anything with them. You can do what you like with them. Now what I need to do is bring out the au gratin from yesterday. My potato, my leek, my garlic and onion. Made that yesterday and it was rather yummy. And that, but I actually forgot to put the salt in. So what I'm going to do, I'm literally going to turn this over upside down. I am. All of it is going upside down. Just like that. All the potatoes are on the bottom. So that's all nicely upside down. Wow. So it's re-cooking. So it is, like you can see, it's all upside down. Good reason is I have some leftover broccoli. Just happened to be left over. So I just plonk that on there in little dribs and drabs. So au gratin now has leek, potato, onion, garlic, cheese, broccoli. And so guess what? Bit of salt, seasoning going on there. Must be just like that. Peppers, they literally just wanted to soften them. There you go. Just take the edge off them, and now, oh no way. No, got a mouse trap. No way. I can't believe what I've done. You know them sticky mouse traps you get that you put on the floor and the mice come along and stick themselves to it? Look what I've done. There's one here. So now I'm stuck to the mouse trap. As for me, how am I going to get? Oh, look, as well, I'll show you again. Look how stupid I am. I've got mousetrap feet. Now I've got somehow that glue. That's proper strong. Ah, no way. No way, I'll have to, hang on. What will we have to do? Anyway, before me peppers burn, just a light little sprinkling of the peppers in there, just little boosts of flavour when you're eating your au gratin. Wicked. Super duper. Right, that's that done. No way. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever done. Is stand on there. Now I do have extra mature cheddar. And now, so I'll just show what we're going to do. Rivet and stuff, I know. You are now going to see a man with a cheese grater who's going to show you. Some of you won't know how to grate cheese. This is how. And look, I almost used a block on this yesterday. So just get that cheese all over there. It's got cheese on the bottom. It's now got cheese back on the top. And what I also need, I haven't got enough of. Oh, I may have. Look at that. How good does that look? You don't need all the cheese. And save a little bit for me biscuits a little bit later. And black pepper is essential going on there. And because I haven't got a deep dish, so that's what I'd like to do this in a proper deep dish, but I haven't got it. Stuck to the, no way. And that's stuck to the floor. Oh, one more. equal ingredient, some single cream. And all you want to do is just have a little sprinkle of that silver single cream. That'll probably all go in. It will. So it keeps it all really, everything in there nice and moist. And believe it or not, you know what else that makes it? It makes it, come on, creamy. Right. Come on. Internet, it's not working. Yeah. I love that. Oh, I'm loving it. I hope you love that. Oh, mate, I can only play 6 seconds, otherwise I'll get copyrighted. I'll lose all my revenue. But I am enjoying that. Now, I have 2 Aberdeen Angus steaks, thick cut. Oh, and I have slightly serrated them because they're going on the barbecue. Now, if you're cooking huge chunks of meat with fat and you're putting it on a barbecue, make sure you serrate the edge, because otherwise, I can guarantee it will curl up. Now, whilst I'm talking about curl, let's check out the à la gratin. À la gratin. How is it looking? Oh, look at that cheese. Oh, mate, that smells, oh, super duper. It needs a little bit longer. But what have I done with those peppers? I left them in the freezer too long, so they kind of got frozen. But the whole point of doing peppers like that, if you look, they come up, they all curl up into a wonderful, wonderful equal bunch of peppers. That's what they do. They go all proper curly, if you can see. Hang on, I'll just show you what they look like on a plate. Let's see, can we see if I got that right? Can I show you what they look like? So if you're using them for a garnish, if you're doing stuff, then you just kind of, you see how they're all gone all curly? I should have a green or black, and then they just sit like that. And, oh, mate. Hola. Hola. Awesome. Right, that's on. That's on. We do have. It helps. Been a long day, isn't it? Right, come with me. Because the barbecue has stopped smoking. Now, if you know, the best place to make a barbecue right now, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, would have been right next to a cornfield. It would have been. Right, you go down and look, you can see, this is when you barbecue, you wait until your coals are white. And they are all white. So, without further ado, can I fit me on a barbecue? Good test. Okay, just about. Right, so my 2 steaks there on a barbecue. They have been serrated, they have been salted, they have been peppered, and they've got a bit of oregano on there as well. I have. I need to put another beer in the freezer and get myself ready for happy ending. Because I'm a bit hungry. Oh, I'm bloody hungry. Sort the good, bad and the ugly. I'm bloody hungry. Oh, it is. The moment we've all been looking for, the oven. Oh, look at that. That is a la gratin. All them little colours of peppers in there. The broccoli. There is leeks. New. Ickle baby potatoes. Garlic. Oh, onions. Cream. Extra. Broccoli. Mature cheddar. That looks awesome. Now, because we do have a few flies about, that has to be kept in a safe environment. Right. You time one more time, one last time, what do you reckon? Because I've got to go. I've got to get the steaks, ain't I? Oh. Epic. Right. I reckon. Oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? See, not everything always go to plan. How do I do this? I need... How do I do this? It's difficult because I'm filming. It's all right if I was just doing this, but I'm filming. So I've got to think about what I'm doing. And I don't like thinking. Not while I'm working, no. So I have... The steaks smell so good. But look, even though I serrated those steaks, can you see how there's still been that little bit of curling coming up? It's so hard. Look at them steaks, man. To get rid of that big one. Look at that. Plonk that on there. Grab that with this hand. Right. And then make my way back. Man. And I'm not cooking for one. Son, I am cooking for you and you and you. I'm cooking for me. Now, it's all about getting that right there. That is. Right. What does it taste like? I know that looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Look at that. How wonderful does that look? How good does it taste? I wonder. That is so good. Oh, mate, I can cook. That is wonderful. I know you're a little bit on the pish, on the ha, as they say here in Norfolk. On the ha. Norfolk saying for on the piss. That steak. That is pucker. It's a little bit chewy, but it's a little bit fatty and gristly because that's what I've just eaten. Just one more. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed my little vlog of making up best part of a cooking show. Awesome. I've now got to sit down, eat, and then I'm off to Park Farm, and then I'm going out to Norwich to have a couple of beers with me buddies. So, I hope you have a good evening. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. Cheers. And until next time, bon appetit.